What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Crypto Junkies. I'm Remy Rai. I'm with my co-host Amir. What's
Yeah,
up?
what's up, guys, man? What's up? I'm excited, bro. Honestly, finally, we've been trying to do this for so freaking long,
So long,
but
man.
I think it's destiny right now, man. We're going on the right path right now, and
It
we're gonna
is, it
be
is. And
enlightening
yeah,
everyone,
now
bro.
we're with NFA, with Canna and the group, and now we're with Crypto Junkies, and hopefully we're able to share some of the exciting news within crypto hemisphere right now that's going on. It's up and down right now.
Crypto junkies, man. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's what we are. We're literally crypto junkies.
yeah.
But yeah, let's kick it off right away. We've got quite a lot to go through.
Mhm.
I think we should probably just give ourselves a quick introduction of who we are, how we got into the crypto space. Amir, do you want me to kick it off myself, or do you want to take over?
You go first.
Okay, yeah, I'll set the pace, don't worry. So yeah, I'm Remy Rai. I've been in crypto since 2017. It's been a market where it's been heavily up and downs. I did enter in the space when DYOR was literally the main thing, where you had to do your own research. Now we're coming into a space where a lot of the research that we have available is available online. You've got so many courses available, and the space has grown tremendously over the past 7 years. When I first jumped in, the first thing I bought was Litecoin. I remember giving Amir a call and saying, Amir, I'm jumping into crypto. The first thing I jumped into was stocks, actually. I think that was the first thing that we were looking at during that period. And then all of a sudden, crypto was one of those things that we saw an opportunity where we could potentially make some money out of it. I eventually left the market in 2018 during the bear market, ended up selling everything like a donut. And then I left the
Everyone goes
market
through it.
for a good 2 to 3 years. And then we jumped back in 2021, 2022. And this was at the height of where we had stuff like stocks where GME was running. Reddit was very bullish on a lot of the stocks. And I ended up hitting quite a few coins, actually. I remember hitting Shiba Inu quite early, doing, I think, around about 700x on that, which was absolutely incredible. Remember hitting that at like 15 million market cap, and then running it up all the way to around 10 to 20 billion dollar market cap. And that was one of the coins that we were able to get a lot of our friends in, as we eventually started a group chat, where we ended up meeting Canna and Supreme in, which was called Cryptoverse. And now here we are with NFA. It's been a crazy roller coaster. I've had lots of ups and downs in this journey. I eventually won a mutant ape from a competition from JF, and that mutant ape was, I don't even know how I won it myself. It's pinned on my Twitter still to this day, where there was a giveaway for a mutant ape that was run by the Nelk Boys. JF, who started at NFT with Mark Cuban. He had Lil Baby, he had Tory Lanez in there. Victoria Beckham was in there as well. And I still don't know how I won that mutant to this day. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in life, actually. And, I was able to share that with my group as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to give a quick introduction on who I am, and what I'm doing currently in this space right now. And the aim is to make sure that we can spread as much crypto information to the right people, get the right knowledge out there. And of course, everything is NFA, of fucking course. It's right there. So yeah, that's me. That's my story. Ami, you want to give a quick rundown on who you are?
Why? How can I do better than that, Ryan? How can I do better? Well, yeah, man. But yeah. That was great, man. That was great. Me and Ryan actually met in a school in Birmingham, and we're from Birmingham, we're Birmingham boys. And we grew up together, man, and we spent a lot of our life together, and we actually, found crypto through our friends. I actually found out about crypto when I was in a company called IML, and it was like a forex company. And my friend over there, he told me about Bitcoin, and ever since then I was hooked. And it was about 2016, 2017, me and Ryan came back to crypto again, and we saw coins like Litecoin and Bitcoin
Yeah,
and XRP.
yeah.
And I ended up buying some XRP right before the run that happened in the bull run. And my XRP literally done like a 10x, 10 to 15x, and I couldn't believe it, man. And then ever since then I was like proper into this, and I started researching the space. And I actually went into trading. I learned a lot about the trading, and ever since then, I've been growing my knowledge. Reading a lot of books about the trading, and just learning as much as I can about the markets. And we started a group chat called Cryptoverse, and Kana ended up joining that group as well, which was a blessing in my opinion. Kana's a great guy, and he set up this amazing company, and he's given us the opportunity to, voice our opinions and our beliefs and what we've learned so far from the market, and teach them to the masses. And I'm glad to be here, man. Yeah, thank you for
That's
having me.
good. That's good. That's great. I want to just share a brief experience that myself and Amir had in the crypto space as well. So we went to Ape Fest in 2022, and that was of the blessing of winning the Mutant Ape, and that was one of the best experiences we've had in any experience ever. Like, it's not just within the Web3 space. We were able to see some of the amazing artists and some great people in the space. And we were right next to Snoop Dogg's son, and Amir didn't know who the hell he was.
He's a cool guy, man.
He's a cool guy. Yeah, no, he is a cool guy. Yeah, but yeah, no, we've had some amazing experiences, and I'm excited to see what happens next. So I think we should probably kickstart into what we have planned for this episode, as we are 6 minutes in currently. We've got a lot to go through, actually. And the first thing on our list is to go through the fundamentals of the crypto space right now. So right now we're looking at quite a lot of, fear mongering across the space in all markets. It's not just within crypto, it's in the commodities as well, because of the inevitable war that is about to happen, whether it's World War III, whether it's a war against anything else. Something is going to happen, and it is really just. I think personally,
the timing is mad, isn't it? The timing is mad, isn't it?
The timing is mad because we're right by the halving.
10 days to go, Ryan. I've been looking at the halving chart for like the last year, and I've seen all the days countdown. Why do they start a war when there's like a few days left for halving? You know what I mean? Like, it's like the timing of everything. When you look at the market, you realize that there is a lot of manipulations in the market, guys. And I believe this is one of the manipulations that's happening right now in the market, which is going to scare people off to sell off their assets right before the mad run that Bitcoin is going to go through. And then these guys are going to just grab it cheap off everyone because they sold off because of the fear that they caused. So that could play a little bit of something as well in the market. What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Not just that. I mean, we were looking at Bitcoin prices post-halving and pre-halving over the past 10 years. We've looked at the historical charts of it, and normally whenever we approach halving, there's always that pre-dump, or you get something where it's quite stable. And I think something like that has just happened now, where World War III fear mongering has happened, and all of a sudden now there's a bit of a scare for buying not just Bitcoin but also stocks as well. One thing that we've been looking at recently is Nvidia, and something that I've been looking at as well. Nvidia has been correlating with crypto prices quite a lot, actually. I'm just going to share my screen quickly and just show you.
You told us about Nvidia ages ago as well, right? Like, you see things ahead of time. Like, it's crazy. Like, you actually see things, and that's amazing.
I just want to share my screen quickly on Nvidia. If you can see it, let me know when you guys can see that screen.
Yes, sir.
Is it up? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so just looking at Nvidia now, this is one of the things that we were looking at quite a while ago. I remember calling Nvidia, when was it, Amir? It was like 2022.
It was about a year and a half ago,
December 2022, where it was around like $140. And that was because I saw the rise in AI coming like slowly into the market. And a lot of the things that I looked at previously was like a Bitcoin and Nvidia correlation in prices. And as Nvidia starts running up, we start to see a rise in crypto. And it isn't something that is a coincidence, because if you look at like GPU chips and what you need to actually mine a Bitcoin, a lot of it is relative to your graphics card. It's relative to Nvidia. It's relative to
Exactly.
having a decent GPU and a decent processor. So Nvidia stocks, as it started to rise, we started to see a correlation in Bitcoin prices going up as well. And then over the past month or so, as Nvidia have had their conference, we saw it rising up to $1,000. Obviously, we've got that psychological level of $1,000 where people
The psych
want
level.
to sell. And Jim Cramer's told everyone, do not sell your Nvidia, and that was literally at the top. So
It's just the
Jim
opposite,
Cramer
innit? It's just you can use that as a confluence in your trading. You know how you have the EMAs, you have the Benjamins. Jim Cramer can be that as well, a confluence.
Definitely, and not just that. As soon as the Nvidia conference finished, we started to see a drop in the prices of Nvidia, and then we started to see a fall as well for Bitcoin before some of the war news came in as well. So if people are looking at Nvidia stocks and looking at Bitcoin, I think that is something that you might want to correlate into your fundamental analysis when you're looking at some of the things. A day ago, we saw Nvidia drop as 10% as investors see risk in big tech shares. So, there's going to be a lot of fear mongering for Nvidia stocks. And it also has correlated with a lot of the AI coins as well, which I will be able to share quite shortly. But we'll stick onto the fundamental overview of crypto, and we'll go straight into the technical. I don't know if you want to share the total crypto market cap.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do it now. Let's do it. Okay. So first of all, when I open this chart, I always like to go back in history on the weekly. I want to see what the price has done previously. And I'm looking at the previous cycle right now. So this was the cycle before this one. All right, before Bitcoin ran to 69K. This was before that era. It was from the February 2018 to 2020. So we saw Bitcoin top out at 790 billion, guys, around that area. It went through its bear market phase. It retraced a little bit, and then it broke structure again to the downside. Let me get my pen out so everyone can see what I'm talking about here. So it broke structure to the downside. It found its absolute bottom in the bear market, okay? And that was, guys, at 97 billion, all right? And then it came back, and then COVID happened over here, and the price tanked into 112 billion, guys, $112 billion market cap. And then ever since then, it ran up, and that was after the halving. Halving was around this area, this time, and then it just broke structure and went on a crazy run. Okay, it did a double top here, and then and that's when the news the news about the war in Ukraine and Russia broke out, and then that was on the 8th of November, and then price went down, and a lot of investors became fearful in the market, so they sold their positions in this area, and big institutions that run this market, that pump money into this market, they started accumulating in this area. That was at the 940 billion area, and then ever since then, from the start of the year, last year in 2023, price started going on a run. It broke the range. It went on a leg. It retraced. It went on another leg over here. And now we're going through this retracement phase where price is just pulling back to just breathe a little bit. Some investors are selling their positions, taking profit from the market. The ones that bought at the bottom here, potentially buying back again on discount. So I believe, guys, we are in a proper bull run right now. Like there's something that happened, something similar that happened before. We're going to be experiencing that pretty much soon. I want to see more clear indications, though. Okay, I don't want to say 100% we are in a bull run. I want to see this area get tested at the top of the last cycle. This was the last cycle, okay? Last cycle top. I want a breakout of this area, guys, to confirm that we are indeed in a bullish uptrend to go higher and reach higher prices in the market, higher market cap. So a lot of money is bound to. It's in my opinion, it looks bullish. The market looks bullish. I just want to see more confirmations. And once money enters this market and breaks out, we're going to see a crazy run on altcoins as well.
Yeah, I just want to correct you quickly. You did say bull run. So I think literally we are still in a bull run technically.
We are. What I mean is that, Ryan, let me explain to you what I mean by this. You see this area here? let me go back on the monthly. I'm going to show you something very interesting. We are technically on the in the monthly in a consolidation, because we are still in a consolidation. So we still haven't broken out from this range for me to confirm that we are still in a bull run. We could go above this range and pull back into the consolidation.
Yeah.
But the conditions of the market are indicating that we are going to be in a proper bull run. Once this breakout, it just confirms the bull run, basically.
Yeah, I guess we do see that normally as well with like halving, when obviously a lot of people will say that we've been in a bull run since 2023 in January, where it started to rise slowly. What we do see towards halving is we do see that initial pullback, don't we, before we see an exponential bull run after halving, where it becomes, like you said, it gets into that bullish trend again. But I think on the overall scale, we are still in a bullish trend. And I like to take what Jack Malice says from Strike, where he says Bitcoin's been in a bull run ever since inception. And if you look over the history, we have been in a bull run since the inception of Bitcoin. So it is looking great for the shorter term, I'd say, for, like you said, the pullbacks, and you'll be able to get some better entries possibly in the short term, and you want to make sure you get those entries for the next, for after halving. So shout out to Supreme in the comments as well.
Let's go.
Share your comments, guys. Share your comments, guys. We'll give you guys a shout out, and we can answer any questions that you guys may potentially have as well. But thank you, Amir, for the technical aspect on the overall market cap. What I do want to do is I want to go into another level of some of the things that we have been hitting in our Discord, in the NFA group. So I'll just start sharing my screen quickly. Just taking it away from you. Let me know when you can see that screen.
Ooh, Sendex.
Yeah. The lovely
animal.
I love this one.
It's an animal unleashed.
It is. It definitely is. Okay, with Sendex, I guess with this one, it's best to give some history on it. Again, with AI coins, we've been looking at quite a lot of the AI aspect within the Discord for some of the micro cap plays. Again, with Nvidia stocks coming down, we've started to see a lot of the AI coins come down, and obviously Bitcoin is starting to come down as well. So a lot of the micro cap coins are getting hit. But we did hit 100x on Sendex. So we got it at 100k market cap. That was posted in Discord, and it did make its way up to the 10 million mark, which was around $10 around April 7th, April 8th, which, it's great hitting 100x, you know what I mean? It's always good to actually hold all the way. Unfortunately, I did not hold everything all the way because I did take profits along the way. Amir knows my experience with Sendex. I took quite a bit. I think was it 1 mil market cap, Amir?
Bro, it was around that much.
Market cap where I sold. I think it was almost like 50% of it. I know. but then it did run its way up all the way to $10, and the other 50% was there for the 100x gains. And when you hit the micro cap plays, you do want to make sure that you can take profits along the way. You don't want to be holding these coins all the way down back to your entry. The way I like to play is I like to play with small capital. I normally use like $150 to $200. I don't use too much capital with the microcap plays, because you can always hit the 10x on launch, or you can always hit a 20x on launch with some of these microcap plays. And because AI is it's a term that's being thrown about the hemisphere right now, you want to make sure that you're getting the right AI coins. A lot of people say that a coin is AI, and it might not have some of the AI contingencies in there, but you make sure that you do the right research for some of the coins that you are in. With Sendex, this is something revolutionary in my eyes. There are quite a lot of problems with the crypto hemisphere in terms of the government coming in and taxing, finding out where your payments will be going. Sendex's anonymous payments through Telegram. They've also just come out with a Sendex card, a Visa card, where that is also anonymous as well. And that's something that I guess in the future will be looked at in a bit more detail when the government start cracking down on some of these crypto payments. What's your thoughts on Sendex, Amir?
Bro, I think because a lot of tokens in the last run, there were meme coins in it, right? They ran up, and this one, Ryan, in my opinion, it has utility, and utility tokens do really well, especially if it's attached to AI as well. A big sector that has a lot of potential in this coming cycle. A lot of people are going to be looking at AI coins, like you mentioned, and this could be one of those contenders. And because of the low market cap as well that we see right now, like fully diluted is 2.7 million, bro. That's F all, you know what I mean? That's F all right now.
We hit this at 100k market cap. That's
Yeah.
the magic internet money plays, guys. That's what we like to call magic internet money, where you're able to hit some of these coins at a low market cap, and once they run, you have no worries. Then you can just let them run, or you can take your profits, take 75%, leave 25% for the rest of the cycle, and then look back at it in the future. But in my eyes, this is something that you should be looking at. I'll be able to post some of the Telegram links in the Twitter and some of their social handles in the Discord. Just hit me up. I'll just drop you a message.
I'll tell you something as well.
Sorry,
before you move on, I'll tell you something as well. This, in my opinion, once it's listed on an exchange, I think, in my opinion, it could do a 10x,
Yeah.
Like other AI tokens like Sora did, other ones did. They went to 10, 20 million, you know what I mean? Like this could do that as well in the short term.
For sure. Okay, another one, Mind AI. Let me know when you can see it on the screen. Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it.
So with Mind AI, this is another one as well. This is another 100x play that we hit. So Mind AI, we was able to get Mind AI around 300k market cap, and then we was able to run that all the way up to 30 mil market cap in a couple of days. Actually, it actually didn't take it didn't take long. This was one of the ones that just went so quick, Amir, if you remember, with Mind AI and
yeah, you can see it.
Say that again.
You can see the run at the start. You see how aggressive the run was.
Literally,
and just pulling back right now.
Yeah, to be fair, with this coin as well, when we hit it, it was something that we just knew was going to run to where it was going to go. And that was mainly because of the features behind it. You look at PAL AI, and this is something that I kick myself to this day about PAL. I had PAL AI at 2 million market cap in my hands. I was able to share it with as many people as possible, but I didn't hit it myself. And PAL ran all the way up to $800 billion market cap.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Just under $1 billion market cap, which is insane. And Mind AI is similar to PAL AI. Mind AI have integrated their AI features into a lot of the telegrams already. Some of the other companies are using Mind AI's Telegram, where you're able to generate images just like that. You're able to utilize the bot as well, so it's similar to the PAL AI one, but now it's integrating images as well. And it's essentially something that just has everything. It's called Mind AI for a reason. It's the mind essentially for crypto. It's able to
explain it, man?
Where it's able to just get indexes up just like that for coins that you need. And the Telegram is actually quite useful, actually. I'll be able to share that as well when you guys want to see those social links and the social handles for Mind AI. I think a few people actually did hit Mind AI in our Discords, and one of the reasons why we like this one, Amir, the supply is only 1 million.
Ridiculous, man. It's like Bitcoin. You see at 21, right? 21 million supply. This one only has 1 million supply. So imagine the run that this could have. Obviously, it's not going to go on. Maybe it could go on Bitcoin's level.
Yes.
But the price, it will be crazy in the future.
Of course, and this is another coin, like you said, that's not listed on any exchange at all. And was able to hit that at such a low market cap of 300k, and then it ran all the way to literally $30 million market cap. And it went so quick. It was so fast. But again, as I said, with AI coins, we're now starting to see the downtrend with AI coins, mainly because of the Nvidia drop, and mainly because of the Bitcoin drop as well. So this is one of the ones that you might want to look at. I have got a position in Mind AI and was able to stake it, and that was for 200% APY for 60 days.
That's very good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah, and you
It's
can
brilliant.
start to see the sell off as well. So a lot of people that were able to claim the rewards, they're probably starting to sell off as well. So once these guys are out with their gains, this is something that will definitely run all the way back up. I think they've reduced the APY recently to I think 60%
Is it?
for the
You
60
know,
days.
what it does though, Ryan. You know these staking mechanism that they put in their system,
Yeah,
and it stops people from selling their positions. You know
yeah,
what
of
I mean?
course.
It retains investors into the token. Like that's a good point. You know, the second supply gets locked basically.
Yeah, of course, and that's something that you need within a coin, like you said, I mean, like a lot of meme coins have just been running without any utility, and when you're able to
Mhm.
stake something, that gives you like added value as well and added incentives. So,
Mhm.
Mind AI is something that we're looking at. Again, it is quite high because it's gone up to $8 million market cap, but it is on a downtrend. So, if you do want to have a look at those positions, feel free to. But just know that a lot of people have got entries below $1 million market cap, and they may be selling at any point. So,
Yeah,
non-financial voice
that's the only
advice.
thing. It bails in it. Be aware of the bails, basically.
Yes, of course. Okay, I've got one more, Amir, that I'm going to share, and then I'll send
Sure.
everything over to you. And this is another one that I love. This one. It's DCI.
Oh.
DCI currently is at 7 mil market cap. I know Supreme was able to hit DCI in NFA, and a lot of people were actually able to hit DCI at I think around $1 million market cap. Unfortunately, a lot of people tried to get it in before a mil market cap. I think I was
Oh,
able to get in around 600K.
yeah.
I think Amir, you tried to snipe this one, and
Bro, this one pissed me off, man. That's
what did you
gas
snipe it at? Was
Ephraim.
it?
What's that geezer's name? Vitalik. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vitalik, saw your shite out, man. Bro, the gas fees on Ethereum are ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, no, they're
The gas
ridiculous.
fees stopped me from like getting it at the market that I wanted to, but it's okay.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, that's all I can
yeah.
say.
With DCI, we were able to hit this at around a mil market cap, and it did make its way all the way to 17 mil market cap, and that was on the listing of Mexi as well. So as soon as it was listed on Mexi, we started to see a run up towards the 17 million market cap. So we were able to hit around 20x on that for overall. I'd say a lot of people were able to hit 20x on those positions. And DCI is one of those ones where we're starting to look at GPUs again, Amir, where, something that I mentioned
Nvidia.
before with NVIDIA, where a lot of people buy NVIDIA's, processors so that they can use, so that they can mine Bitcoin due to the processors. And DCI is essentially the cloud version. So the GPUs are on the cloud, so you're able to rent the GPUs. And we did see a lot of GPU coins actually run quite high as well. GPU, for example, which ran all the way up to $250 million market cap. I was able to hit GPU, I think around 30 mil market cap. I mean, if you remember that dip
I
on
remember.
GPU, it was a
Oh yeah, I
sharp dip,
remember that.
wasn't it? It was
You
a,
got
it was a sharp dip.
when it tanked. You just got the
Yes,
liquidation phase of it. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, it went all the way to like 90 mil market cap, and then there was a huge dump all the way to 30 mil. I thought it was FUD, but I jumped straight in, and then it ran all the way
You
to
just grab
200 mil
the
market
fear.
cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to invest when people are kind of like scared, especially if you see utility within a project. It's not a meme coin like Grok, where something that has no utility can actually just fall all the way down to whatever levels. But this is something that I am looking at. I am holding my position as well. So I'll probably just look at a few more AI coins in the next week or so, and I'll be able to share more plays into the Discord ready for next Sunday.
Yeah, man. That's good. Yeah, these definitely look like great prospects for this coming bull run, for sure, man. I'm gonna move on, guys, and look at the market. Let's go quickly through Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I want to look at Jasmy as well, guys. Jasmy has been very interesting. The price action on it. Can you guys see my screen right now?
So you can see it.
Okay, so if you compare, I'm going to go through Bitcoin first. Okay, if you compare Bitcoin to the total, it looks like, let me just clear all these drawings over here. It looks like Bitcoin's already ahead of the market. Like if you look at the total crypto market cap right now, it looks like Bitcoin is ahead. Well, I wouldn't be surprised really. It's giving us indications that it wants to go higher. Bitcoin has actually broken through the previous bull runs high, so the last cycle's bull run high. So we just broke through it, and we've closed above it on the weekly, guys. In my opinion, guys, that's a bullish signal. You know, like it's really getting serious right now. They're pushing the market. They're ready to start to push the market and go on that monthly and the weekly trend to the upside. And Ethereum, if you look at Ethereum right now, Ethereum is lagging behind Bitcoin. You see Ethereum, it hasn't broken that high yet. So this asset could potentially give you better return on investment than Bitcoin, but obviously not financial advice. That's just what I see in the market. It's lagging behind, and it's got potential to go on. Like if it runs to where Bitcoin is right now, like Ethereum, it gives you a return of 50% on your portfolio. You know, that's a big deal for someone that's serious with their portfolio in this space.
Just sticking on Ethereum, sorry, Ami, I'll stick with this one, and then you can move to Jasmine.
For sure.
That's something I think a lot of people in this market don't understand as well. So if you're hitting micro cap plays and you're hitting meme coins, if you're able to buy these coins on the Ethereum network, once you've sold them for a good portion of your profits, you can then just sell it and keep it all in Ethereum, and then just use a small portion of that capital just to hit more plays. So if you hit 1,000% on a meme coin, you don't really want to be holding for quite like the extra gains, if you know what I mean. I mean, to like 10,000% when you can sell like 75% of it, keep it in Ethereum, something that's stable, something that's it's in discount right now, and something that is about to run up to maybe that 4,000 mark. And you know, we've got news of Ethereum ETFs that should be hitting quite soon as well, with a lot of the shout out to Ricardo, who's in the chat.
What's up, Ricardo?
Yeah. But yeah, Ethereum is one of those things that I think with the ETFs, I think that will be something that will start running quite soon. Actually, we saw it with Bitcoin. As soon as the ETF news come in, you know, Bitcoin was outpriced before anything else. No one was able to catch it quickly before the ETFs actually happened. You know, so Ethereum is something that will be priced in before the ETFs even kick off. I think there was news of May when they wanted to have ETFs for Ethereum, but I think with lawsuits and the SEC trying to clamp down on things like Uniswap, and they want to clamp down on Ethereum, they think that it might be a security. I think that's something that will be pushed back maybe until the end of the year, potentially, where we start to see like a hyper-extended cycle, and that's something that pushes Ethereum even further. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out for some of the listeners on your Ethereum takes.
Yeah, man, for sure. And you know, Ethereum's the second popular token in the crypto as well. It always, when this coin moves, altcoins are following it. This is like the queen of the altcoins, you know. Basically, that's what you can say. So, and then talking about altcoins, we can look at Jasmine right now. I've been very interested in Jasmine's price action recently. This has been a very good trading pair. I've been loving it. The gains that you get from the movements are just brilliant, and the dumps are not as aggressive. Like, they are aggressive, but not as aggressive as Grok or other assets, you know. Jasmine, if you look at it on the weekly, it's very interesting, guys. If you zoom out a little bit right now on the weekly, it looks like Jasmine has only done one leg out of this. So it's broken this range here, which was the bear market for Jasmine. It's shown massive demand. I see massive demand in this asset. Like it seems like the serious investors here that are trying to take this coin and take it higher and higher, like in the coming cycle. And when you zoom in on the daily, it looks like
handlers kind of pointed out.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you look at it on the daily, it does look like some type of copper handle right now, you know. And if you go up here as well, there's another, like it's ranging right now, guys. So right now, what I mean by ranging is it's moving sideways. So Jasmine is just moving sideways, and it wants to just slow down. It's just slowing down a little bit, and investors are buying and selling a fair value in this area, basically. Okay, and I want to see Jasmine potentially, because we're on a trend right now. I see a trend line here. You see that, guys? That's a trend line, and what I see here is price just bouncing off this trend line in this area. So price is just bouncing off this trend line, and eventually price is going to reach a point here where it's going to either break out to the upside or it's going to break out to the downside to grab liquidity. If it breaks down to the downside, that's good. That's healthy, in my opinion. So it's going to grab some type of liquidity from this area. You see the trend line? There's liquidity behind this trend line. Sorry, underneath this trend line. There's buyers here that have stop losses in the market here. Okay. And these stop losses are going to get tapped out. And when this event happens, price gets bought up on the buy side, okay, and starts consolidating. Sorry if my chart is messy, guys. I'm not deleting anything. It's just all over the place.
It's beautiful.
So what is going to happen is it's going to go down, consolidate, grab a little bit more liquidity, and then it's going to push up. I want to see this type of scenario. This sort of scenario is very healthy, and it could lead to a very, very aggressive run. But this is crypto, so anything could happen. Like, I've seen the weirdest shit happen in crypto. We could just literally just flip in. Just go up and just go to the moon. No financial advice, guys. That was
just for the viewer's point of view. Something like Jazzy, is that something that you would trade on a daily basis, or is it something that you would just hold and want to maybe just hold your position and let it run, or is it something where you're looking to like day trade?
Dude, the swings that you get on this token is perfect because it's so volatile. If you look at it on the 4 hours, I'm going to show you what I mean by a swing. Okay. This is what I mean by swing, guys. This is what I mean. You see this area here, right here? If you catch a swing like that, okay, let's see how much it gives you. It gives you flipping 20%, bro. In one day. In 2 days, max. You get 30%, 20%. And that's not a joke, guys. If you catch those moves and you catch the next ones and you keep catching them and you compound those profits, like if you catch this one and then you come out, you catch this one, you come out, if you compound these profits, you can really grow your capital to an exponential level.
I mean, just to confirm, did you say 20% or was it 2%?
Are you joking? That's Bitcoin, bro. It's 20%. It's 20%. Look, if you count from here, if I put my ruler here to here, where the high is, from the bottom to the high, how much is that? That's 20% right there.
And just for the viewers as well, compounding, what do you mean about compounding? Like, what's the idea behind compounding?
Okay, so compounding is when, in trading terms, when you take a trade, you win that trade, you come out, and you put the total profit that you made on that trade on the next trade, and you keep repeating it, because every trade that you win, your money grows on it, like your profits get bigger. So you put in the same amount every time you win. You put that same amount that you won into the next trade. You keep repeating it, and your money just compounds. It just builds up. Interest builds up on your capital, and you keep compounding. Your money gets bigger. It's like a divider, basically, a crazy divider on your money.
Thanks for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you want to be holding for long term as well, I'll give you this advice as well, guys. Like, it's not really a financial advice.
Fun fact: he said 1% compounded trade once a day is over 3,700% for the year.
Oh, there you go. The master himself. You know what I mean? Like,
master.
But yeah, man. Like, and if you want to be holding a long position, like for the cycle, it's not really a bad idea either, you know what I mean? Not financial. I keep saying not financial advice because I truly don't want to give any financial advice where people are blaming me for the mistakes. I'm just here to show you guys what I see in the market.
Of course.
And in my opinion, if I go to the weekly or the monthly, let's go on the monthly. Let's have a little bit of fun. If this price, for example, in this cycle, goes from where it is right now, let me get my calculator out, ruler out. Oh, I can't even see. So this is where it is right now. When it launched here, it could give you a 2,000% return if it goes back to those levels again. And in crypto, it's not it's not unusual for this type of event to happen if there's demand on this particular asset, and it's a blockchain as well. Okay, and I believe previous Samsung CEO or employees are the founders of this asset, of this coin. So it's got a really good team, and it's a brilliant blockchain. Yeah.
Thanks for that. Was that everything that you wanted to cover?
Yeah, for this episode, I think that's about it, man. Like, would you like me to? I can go through a lot of coins if you want. If you guys have any recommendations, I can do TA on it right now, literally on the spot.
We'll save them unless anyone's got any questions or any coins that they want to throw.
Okay, sure, Grok as well, because there's a lot of Grok fans here.
Grok, yeah, do Grok. Why not?
Why
Grok
not?
me up.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go, Grok Maxis.
Okay, very good. That's on the other one.
I guess I will probably give like a brief explanation about what Grok is before you jump straight into it. So Grok is a meme coin that is based on the Grok AI integration from Elon Musk on the X Twitter platform. And this is one of the coins that I was able to spot really, really early. I was able to get Grok at around $1 million, $2 million market cap. And then once I was able to get that, I knew instantly where it was going. It did run straight away to $200 million within 7 days. So that was able to give you a good 200x or maybe 100x if you got in at 2 mil market cap. But once it ran to its peaks, there was FUD that carried its name, where Zach, Supreme hates Grok. Zach flooded Grok, and that the coin literally just dumped. It went spiraling, and his thesis was that the Grok developer was creating multiple meme coins and rug pulling them. But when you did further investigation, it did look like some of the other coins that he did do, they didn't necessarily fail. They just ran to a peak and just dropped, but it wasn't necessarily a rug pull. And from that point onwards, I think the community took over. The developer actually sold all of his tokens. In fact, he didn't even sell. He burned all of his tokens to prove that he wasn't a scammer, which was quite. I've never seen anyone do that actually. That was one of the things that I have to give my hats out to the Grok community and the developers, because they actually burned all of their tokens and gave some confidence for that coin. And what we saw recently was accumulation for a lot of people to actually start loading up. And I mean, if you want to give a run through on your chart experience with Grok, and let us know what happened in that accumulation period.
Okay. So when Grok launched, I traded the heck out of Grok, guys. And I sent trades every day to the group as well. This run that I had here, I was just catching the whole move. I was catching the whole move here in this run, and I was catching all the discounts on the lower time frames. So in this move, and then price went on obviously reached the top where investors felt like that's a premium area to take profit and to start selling, and this was at the period when it was listed on exchange as well, and leverage shorts were available now, so anyone could come here and short this and put leverage on it, and that gave them a bigger amount of tokens in their holdings because of that. And that price just broke structure here on the lower time frame. And if I go on the 4 hour, this area broke structure. It went on a pullback, it broke structure again, and it just started consolidating and just going, and just investors became more fearful, and they started selling their positions, and price started going into this area of range. It started moving sideways, and it found this bottom here. It broke structure to the upside. It broke this area. Let me get my pen out. So it broke structure. It went for a pullback. It went for an initiation out of the range. It went for a pullback. It went for another initiation. And now we are doing a proper deep pullback on Grok right now. And we are, if you measure from this move here, from this move, A to B move, Grok is at a discount right now. Right here. There, discount. Okay. And I've got a nice juicy entry on this asset as well in this area. So we'll see what happens. And, if this goes up back to all-time high, it could give you a return of 150% on your money. Okay. So it's looking good, man. It's a great trading pair. Once this asset becomes a little bit more mature as well, more volume enters it, it will become a decent trading pair, just like Jasmine is. It's going to become more safer to trade. And I'm looking forward.
Yeah, that's one thing Supreme just mentioned as well. As soon as Grok went live on, I think it was the shorts, when the shorts opened, when you was able to do like leverage trading, that's the day Zach actually started footing. But I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but a lot of people probably made money out of shorting Grok during that period. But I'm quite confident with Elon Musk and what he has planned for Grok and the X platform that the meme coins should be able to follow suit. It just depends on what the team does and what the community does with that coin, how they integrate it into the crypto hemisphere, and what their plans are for maybe like a Grok integration to their Telegram. I don't know what the plans are. It's a meme coin at the end of the day. You don't want to be playing with too much capital in this. I played with way too much capital in Grok, way too much. And kind of wish I hedged my entries a bit better and sold at a different level. But that's the game we play with meme coins. It was profit at the end of the day. And meme coins have nothing to do with X. Yes, the Grok meme coin has nothing to do with X. That's correct, Kenna. It's just a meme coin that was created by a random developer. But with the community, I'm sure they will try to integrate something with the Grok bot into their Telegram or their Discord. They'll try something on Twitter. I'm not sure what will happen, but the community is strong, but it's not on my radar at the moment.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, right. Any other coins? I think someone mentioned H-bar. I think we can probably
H-bar.
Just run through one more.
Okay. H-bar. H-bar, I've heard it's very popular with the corporate world. There's a lot of businesses looking to partner up with H-bar, just like CSPR. So if you look at H-bar on the weekly, so in the previous run, it went on a mad one. H-bar. It's very similar to Bitcoin. It broke out of the previous range. It went up. And he pulled back. He went for a double top. It wasn't a double top. It was like a blow off top, which manipulated a lot of buyers in this. A lot of buyers started buying in this area, and they got trapped. And that was the whole plan, And then they pushed the price down aggressively, and then went for a little pullback, create equal highs here in this area, which could be an area of interest in the future. This area right here. I'll highlight it in a second after I go through it. Okay, and then it broke to the downside very aggressively, very, very aggressively. Fear was crazy in the market, and these are speculative assets. These are the first to sell off, like this aggressively, especially. And then it just started ranging in this area, and now it's very interesting. Price has just broken out of that range. So if I draw a rectangle on this range here, it looks like if I zoom in on the daily and I get all these drawings out, these annoying drawings. Okay, and then you'll see that price has just created a higher high in this area, guys. Price has broken previous structure, which was here, previous area of resistance, which was this area here. It broke up and created a new high in this area. Now, price gave us a little consolidation in this area, right here. But the consolidation was too long. They're in a rush. They pushed price down. They grabbed all this liquidity in this area, right here. And now it looks like some type of consolidation is happening in this area. Price could potentially go up and create a new high here and break this previous structure. But I don't know, obviously, where it's going to end up. But we can look at the previous structure to find out areas of interest. For example, there's a lot of, if you go back into this area right here. So where we are is right now here. We are here. Where's my highlighter? We are here, okay? I see a lot of gaps in the market here, a lot of liquidity. I see a lot of gaps in the market. I see gaps in the market. I see liquidity here. And if you go up here, there's an equal high. There's an equal high here in this area. And when this price basically dumped previously, when price dumped, it didn't grab any liquidity to dump. So it left a lot of open orders in this area. And a lot of sellers actually opened orders here and they push price down. So price has to eventually come back up, retest this area, grab liquidity, go for a pullback, and then go up again, potentially, if the bull run is on aggressively. But yeah, this could be an area of target here. This area here could be the target for this move that's happening right now.
What's the
So where we are
percentage
right now.
swing on that?
So I will think
Where we are?
20. I mean, this area has to get retested first because there's a lot of there's a very strong area of support and resistance here. You see how many times price has tapped into this area. So this price has to come here and it needs to stabilize, and then eventually, when it's ready, it goes and grabs the rest at 26 cents. So I would think the first level I would like to see HBAR go towards for this cycle, the first level is around like the 19 level. Okay, and once that area is broken as well, I think we could potentially go above this equal high around. So I'm just going to put it on the equal high. I'm just going to put it on 27. I think 19 and 27 are very good targets to look at for HBAR. If this area holds, if this consolidation consolidation on the lower time frame holds right here and it doesn't thump further, I will think about it is on a bull run, like it is on a uptrend.
Okay, sweet. What we can possibly do is we can possibly do a deep dive on HBAR in the next episode. I'm just cautious of time. It is 50 minutes into the live. We do have, I think, 74 people live right now, I think, listening. Looks like it's 74 from what I can see, which is amazing. So I just want to say thank you to all the people that are in the audience right now listening in. We just aim to give as much knowledge about crypto as possible. Of course, everything is non-financial advice. Please remember that. And yeah, just give us any questions that you have in the Discord. I'll be in the microcap chat as always. Amir, where can they find you in the NFA Discord?
Well, my name is Amir CSPR on the NFA Discord. You can message me anytime, any questions you have, guys. I'll be definitely happy to help anyone out here. And yeah, man, you can follow me on Twitter as well. My name is Amir CSPR on Twitter as well. I post a lot of TA on there. I post a lot of informative, articles on my page. And if you're looking also to stake your tokens, like CSPR token, I'm also a blockchain validator, so you can stake on my node. All the information is on my Twitter. If you're interested, you can earn a good APY in the cycle by staking. But yeah.
They don't call you Amir CSPR for no reason, do they? You had to get it in at some point. You had to get it in. But yeah, no, thank you guys for tuning in to the first flight of Crypto Junkies. Just want to say thank you to Kana and Supreme and all the mods at NFA for allowing us to have this first episode. Again, thank you to everyone in the audience listening. 76 people right now, which is amazing. And yeah, guys, any questions, just hit me up on Twitter, hit up Amir. You can find me at Remy_Rai on all social media platforms. And yeah, guys, the crypto market cap hasn't even started yet. No, we haven't even gone anywhere yet. It's literally halving has just literally happened. So I'm quite confident that we might hit towards maybe 5 trillion at the end of this cycle. Amir, what's your predictions? Just throwing it out there.
Ooh, you know what I said was on my Twitter was we could potentially break, obviously when we break this 3 trillion barrier, we could potentially go towards the 5 and the 8 trillion as well. 8 trillion. Some people are saying 12 trillion, which would be a crazy jump for crypto, and it would require a lot of money to into the space for it to push it that high, and a lot of demand for this asset. So the world events will play a part, in my opinion, as well. So you keep your ears to the streets and keep your eyes open, man, and they could play a big part in what's going to happen. And I think we are in this very sensitive period as well of time, in the history of time, and we got to be aware of that as well.
Okay, dope. Thank you, Amir, for joining me. Thank you again, Kana, for hosting this space. We'll make sure that we can meet everyone's questions by the second episode. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. I just want to say peace. And thank you again for joining us.